Some rural counties in Iowa are seeing an uptick in coronavirus cases as the state continues to open up, and they're taking steps to warn the public that the virus is very much still out there. Joining us now is Rocky Rentz, the public health coordinator for Hardin County. And Rocky, thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
You wrote in a release this morning, and we're going to take a look at it here, that quote, while we may feel over the coronavirus, unfortunately, it is not done with us. Mild symptoms may cause many people to think that it is not important to stay home, but it is. So why this message to the community right now, and who really is this intended for?
Well, this is kind of just intended to all of our Hardin County residents. We've seen our numbers double just over the last couple of weeks, especially in that younger age category, the 18 to 40-year-olds. Part of this, we believe, is because they're still in the workforce pretty heavily, but also, you know, your younger folks are just not necessarily as careful as other people might be. So we're really trying to promote that they continue to practice the social distancing, wear face masks, and just continue to take care of themselves so that we can keep our most vulnerable population healthy as well.
Yep, it seems like there really are some Iowans who kind of feel that we're past this. I was at a grocery store yesterday, as a matter of fact, wearing a mask, and I think I was maybe 10% of the customers in that grocery store were wearing masks and nobody else was. Are you fighting sort of that feeling that some people are just sort of over the virus?
I think so, especially with a lot of the more recent events that have been hitting the news. I think that they've been seeing a lot more of that and less of the virus. And we've been told that the numbers are starting to decline, but as you had mentioned here, they're still on the incline. So,
could I interject something?
Sure.
I just wanted to say also what I've noticed too, is, like at the grocery stores, for example, is or other places, not just grocery stores, but people will wear their mask and they'll have it down below their nose or barely covering their mouth because it does get warm. But it's really important that it's covering your nose and your mouth at all times, or it's really not, it's defeating the purpose.
That's a great point. And I'm sure you're both seeing, I don't know about Hardin County specifically, but we are seeing sort of these numbers that just will continue to slowly grow in rural Iowa counties in terms of the total number of positive cases. Is that the case for you?
Yeah, our numbers have definitely been increasing over the last few weeks. You know, we started out pretty slow, so we were, excited about that, but the last few weeks have just really climbed.
Mm-hmm. And Rocky, I'm sorry, we should identify your coworker there who also spoke.
Yep. So this is Megan Harrell. She's a registered nurse with our agency, and she's actually our administrator. So.
Okay. All right. Well, Megan, thanks so much for joining us as well. And do you both feel like Hardin County is still very much at risk, but hopeful that if people continue to pay attention to the virus and be a little bit safer, that you can get your numbers down?
Yeah, I definitely feel, that we haven't quite hit our peak here. One disadvantage that we have is that we have an incredibly older population in our county. I think we're one of the highest in the state, so we need to keep eye on that and just kind of continue to warn everybody, that the more that you're interacting people for longer periods of time, the more that you're susceptible to getting the virus.
All right, a great message that I think more Iowans need to hear and really pay attention to. Rocky and Megan, they're with Public Health in Hardin County. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us.
Thank you.